Hello you guys, it's me, K91. If you guys don't know what this video is, look at the top of the page, then look at me. Now look at the top of the page again, look at me again, look at the top of the page, look at me again. Let me stop acting goofy. But I'm probably like the last person on YouTube to do the videos about the 3DS, and I said I was going to do a video around January 19th, but with further ado, I'm not going to even ease into it. I'm just going to tell you what I found out about the 3DS. First of all, the 3DS will come in North America on March the 27th, which is not a bad price. I mean, not a bad price, but not a bad date. I thought it was going to release a little bit earlier than that, but you know Japan, they like to have the little month wait or the month window. I don't know what's the deal with Japan, whereas they like to stall or something, like to hold everybody up while they sit over there and brag about what they get. Because it seems like, to me, that Japan gets a lot of things before us. Like games, for example. And I think it's just mostly games that I'm just fretting about. Just getting a little PO'd about. It's about the games and all that stuff that they have over there. And some of the stuff that they have over there still hasn't even been released over here. They always get everything first. I know they created Nintendo. I know the Famicom, which is the Nintendo of Japan's version, that was created over there. I know that they created that console, and they deserve to get it first. But I mean, it doesn't take a full month in a couple of weeks just to launch the Nintendo 3DS. It doesn't take that long. But I'm not complaining, just as long as it's coming out pretty soon. The system will be available in two colors, which is Aqua Blue and Cosmo Black. I'm leaning towards Cosmo Black because of the simple fact, the light colors just tend to fade or get dirty. It's always a following trend. Every time when I get a DS, it's always getting faded or getting dirty. And that's because I get the lighter colors. Like the DS Lite, I got a white color. That got dirty and it broke. I got the DS. I got the silver one. As soon as it launched, it got faded and it broke. I mean, the hinge is still kind of rigid and it still works or whatever, but it broke and it's a light color. I don't really care about too much for light colors no more, even though the Aqua Blue totally pawns and TPs the Cosmo Black. But Cosmo Black, you just can't go wrong. If anything goes dirty if any color gets on there besides the color white, it's not going to stain. You're not going to hardly see it unless if you put it in the sun's glare or the light's glare and kind of, do one of these. Oh crap, I spilled something on there. But anyways, the console will come with a 2GB SD card for storage, and I guess that's a lesson learned from the Wii. As you can hear my Wii probably in the background. If not, you'll probably hear my heater blowing out or something like that. But anyways, the Wii has 2 gigs built in for the hard drive, and it wasn't that much memory. I mean, considering all the games that you were going to play, it wasn't a lot of memory that you were dealing with. So they came out with the Wii storage solution, which was 32 gigs. But you had to purchase a freaking SD card to put it in the freaking Wii for the Wii storage solution to work. Because you could now transfer all of your VC games, which are virtual console games, to the SD card, and now all the memory will be stored on there. You could just boot it off your SD card and play the games. That was a good idea on Nintendo's part to avoid failure of what they did with the Wii, trying to create some type of firmware or software update just to enhance how much storage the Wii can handle. So, good job, Nintendo. Thanks for giving me a 2GB SD card drive for free. The Nintendo's eShop will include a steady progression of Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. That's a good idea. But I heard that you can't stretch the game on the... You can't stretch the screen for the Game Boy or the Game Boy Color games. A lot of people got mad about that who were reviewing it. Oh man, you can't stretch the screen. I'm like, big deal. It wasn't nothing but a tech demo, and even if you can't stretch the screen, big deal. I mean, these are classic games. It's going to feel like you're playing it on your old Game Boy, and it's much better than the freaking DSiWare shop. Friend codes are now universal, what everybody's been waiting for. Universal means one per console. So you got one friend code, and that's on this little handheld device. One per system. And I love that, Nintendo. Thank you for listening to the Nintendo fanboys or whatever whining and complaining about, oh man, you know, friend codes this, friend codes that, all friend codes suck. And I'm the same way. I don't like friend codes. I don't like friend codes. And I just can't understand why anybody does like friend codes. Because some people are in the forums talking about that they love friend codes and they don't have a problem with them. Can you please, if anybody can tell me, please leave one comment below telling me why you would need friend codes. Tell me, please. I'm begging you. Tell me, why would Nintendo, why would a game system need friend codes besides a gamer tag? What? The only possible debate that you can bring up is it beefs up security. That's it. Now you'll be able to see who is online and what games your friends are playing on the Nintendo 3DS. Backwards compatible with the DS and DSi games, which is probably a couple of DSi games, because most of them are shovelware. It's capable of shooting 3D photos. We already knew that. Comes equipped with a Mii Maker. We knew that. Has digital software built into the machine. Launch titles weren't revealed. I'll talk about that later. The Nintendo 3DS can act as a pedometer, with gamers earning play coins and trading them in for new content. So I'm guessing that each time you walk around with your 3DS, they're trying to encourage people to use their 3DS and take it on the go with them, and put it in sleep mode at all times so that you can earn coins and gain new content. And I think that's a very good job on Nintendo's part to keep gamers walking around. So while they're gaining content, they're actually using the other features of the 3DS, which is the Shot Pass feature and all this other crap that you can do while it's in sleep mode. Good job trying to get gamers to walk around with their 3DS. Comes with a built-in web browser and software for manipulating sound. That's the same as the DSi. The DSi had the same thing as far as a web browser and like a music player or something that you can mess with the sound or make it sound weird or something like that. It's not a big deal, but whatever. Now, although we got all that information, it still wasn't clear if Nintendo was going to actually reveal the launch titles. And they said they were going to come out with the launch window titles. That's what they're called. I don't understand why don't you just say what's coming out for launch. Just tell me what games are going to be at launch. At least tell me next month which games are going to be at launch, because I want to know before I go in there. So I won't be taking a whole bunch of time, walk in, get the 3DS, and walk back out, because probably going to go to a midnight launch. So they said the launch window, which it means that these games should be coming a couple of weeks or within the week of the Nintendo 3DS when it's launched. And those games are Pilot Wings Resort, Nintendo's Plus Cats, Steel Diver, which is a new IP for Nintendo, Dead or Alive, Pro Evolution Soccer 2011 3D, Madden MFL, Super Street Fighter 4 3D, Asphalt 3D, Combat of Giants, Dinosaurs 3D, Ridge Racer 3D, Resident Evil The Mercenaries, Lego Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars. Those are the launch games that are supposed to be at launch, but we don't know for sure because they said these are the launch window titles that are coming out for the Nintendo 3DS. So with all of that said, how I feel about the 3DS, I think it's going to be an excellent console. I will be picking it up launch, if not trying to camcord what goes on at the launch event. You know how I always do. I try to go to the midnight launch of something and camp outdoors for it and give you guys footage of what happened. So I think that would be fun. I think what else is supposed to be coming up is Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I will be going to hopefully a launch for that. You know, it depends on how my sister feels. That's the reason why I said I don't know if I'm going to the launch of the 3DS or Marvel vs. Capcom 3, because I will go to the launch of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, hopefully. But more than likely, I will for sure go to the launch of the 3DS, so that would be awesome. Those are some videos to look forward to. I will probably post up more Call of Duty videos of me and my site gaming it up. If you guys wondering, oh, Casey, why haven't you posted up any videos saying, alright, let's group up? It's because you guys have been doing a pretty decent job by, without me saying anything, just coming onto my site and just playing with the community that I have, the little community that I have on there. It's not much, but it has grown since I have done this Call of Duty Black Ops for Wii group. So with further ado, and with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go to the KC site, Weebly.com. It'll be posted up in the link in the description below, as well as the press conference. If you guys are wondering or wanted more information on the press conference for the Nintendo 3DS, that will be posted below. All the information that I got for the 3DS as far as what was supposed to be launched, as well as what features it has and what I was talking about during the video, that will be posted below as well. So with that said, Cat91 out, and if you guys have any more ideas of what videos I should make, let me know. Peace.